Oh, hi. I did not see you there. Hello, my name is Michael Edgley, and I'm here to talk to you about goals today. What are goals exactly? Well, goals can be a number of things. You can have a goal to win the NBA championship. You could also have a goal to do well on your ADV project. But in order to have a goal, it has to be smart. And I'm going to talk to you about what that means. Now, when I say your goal has to be specific, I mean that your goal has to explain exactly what you are going to do. For example, if you just said, I'm going to do well on the next test, that's not specific because it's not telling us what the test is in or what subject it is. Let me say my specific goal would be to do well on my next ADV test that's on Friday. That is very specific because it's letting us know what the test is on and what subject it's in. It's an ADV. Another thing about goals and the M in SMART is that it has to be measurable. Now, what I mean by something that's measurable, I mean something that can motivate you to do something, to be able to do it. For example, if I'm motivated to do well in my ADV class, then that is considered a measurable goal, like so. See, I'm looking through my note cards, and I'm motivated to do well on this test, therefore, it's a measurable goal. Content. The what of the subject, reading information. Gorgeous footsteps in the sand, as if she didn't care. Now the next word on our list is achievable. And achievable, by what that means, is something that's action-oriented. Like for example, if I were to shoot a soccer ball into a basket, like so, as you can see, I made the shot, and therefore that makes it an achievable goal because it was action-oriented and I accomplished my goal. Now let's say my goal for realistic was to take this towel and become Superman, and I'm a superhero flying into space. Is that a realistic goal? No, of course not. Because one, humans can't fly, and two, this isn't a real cape. It's a towel. It's a towel, not a cape. And you seldom see a frown. The reason why becoming Superman isn't a realistic goal is mainly because superheroes are not real. In order for it to be a realistic goal, the goal has to be real. It can't become a superhero. It has to be real. Hello? With that soccer ball I just showed you, it was realistic for me to make that into the basket. Now, as I said, if that had been further away, it might not have been realistic. But still, you have to have a realistic goal. And the last letter in the word SMART is, of course, T, which stands for timely. Now, your goal has to be timely, meaning that it has to be at a specific time. So if I were to say, I'm going to do well on my next ADV test, then that's not timely because it's not telling you when the ADV test is. Now if I were to say, I'm going to do well on my next ADV test, which is on Friday, that is timely because it's telling you specifically when the test is, and that completes a SMART goal. Whatever we learned about goals today, they have to be SMART, meaning they have to be specific, which means that they have to be specific as if what the subject is in, like ADV or biology or whatever. They have to be measurable, meaning that they have to be achievable, which means that you have the ability to do it. They have to be realistic, which also means that you have the ability to do it, but they also have to be like real, like not being Superman or anything like that. That shouldn't be your goal, to try to be Superman. And also they have to be timely, meaning it has to be at a specific time. Like saying, I'm going to do well in the basketball game on Friday. Not just I'm going to do well in the basketball game. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed my little video, and it was a pleasure having you. Thank you.
And I can't begin to explain how I saw a ring from the flying horses, and it's all rusty now. I saw a ring from the flying horses, and I can't begin to explain how I saw a ring from the flying horses, and it's all rusty now. I saw a ring.